What's going on, everybody? It's me here, Mr. Truth, and in this video, I wanted to discuss the Minnesota Vikings and their offensive situation, especially with the quarterback position. And JJ McCarthy, the second-year quarterback, second-year first-round pick out of Michigan, is slated to be the new franchise quarterback for the Minnesota Vikings. And if I were to be honest with all of you today in this video, I would have to say that I'm not a big fan of JJ McCarthy's game at quarterback. And coming out of the draft, I was a bit afraid to make a video on McCarthy because Michigan fans, man, they're kind of rabid and they eat you alive if you say anything contrarian to what they believe. So it kind of scared me. It ate up at me inside, and I didn't make a video on McCarthy. But honestly, I didn't think much of McCarthy coming out of the draft. I thought he was a bit of a scrub, to be honest with you. Pretty weak arm. Game manager, didn't have mind-blowing stats, you know. Anticipation wasn't quite there. Accuracy was decent at best. Athleticism, okay. I mean, maybe he could be a decent game manager, but the main topic of this video, while it is going to be JJ McCarthy, it's also going to be that I'm 100% going to be fucking wrong, and JJ McCarthy, he's going to be a beast, because every time I say something about a quarterback that's young and may have some sort of upside or potential and say, I don't see it, they always become good. I mean, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. So, basically, bank on the opposite of what Mr. Truth is telling you in his goddamn videos. Take it to the bank. Gamble, man. Gamble if you have to for JJ motherfucking McCarthy to win the NFL MVP award at the end of this season. Guarantee he'll be an MVP candidate, man. That's just how this shit works. But in all seriousness, I don't see much in McCarthy. I see maybe an average game manager at best, but once again, he'll probably end up becoming a beast of a player because I'm saying that he might not be good. Now, obviously, he has guys like Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, Aaron Jones, TJ Hawkinson, a decent-looking offensive line. So he has the weapons, he has the coaching, and Kevin O'Connell. He has the support to be a potential good quarterback in the NFL. But it all comes down to whether McCarthy can play well or not, and we don't know. We have no idea. Based off one preseason game where, you know, he played okay in the preseason game, you can't really, there's no indicator of success in the preseason. The preseason means fuck all. It means absolutely nothing in the grand scheme of the NFL. It's basically like the combine. It's like pro days, like, you know, private workouts, stuff like that. It literally does not mean anything when it comes to the game because people that are getting playing time in the preseason will probably not end up making the roster anyways. So it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It is what it is. But McCarthy doesn't wow me, doesn't have any really great physical traits, doesn't have a good arm, not that athletic. Accuracy is decent at best, you know, anticipation not really great. Reading defenses, maybe, I don't know, I can't really tell on the film. Guy threw 2 interceptions, I believe, against Bowling Green in his final year in college, so if that's any indicator of anything in the NFL, he might be a bit of a turnover machine. I think he did have like 2 turnovers in the preseason game as well, so it's not like he played lights out in the one preseason game he started in. It is what it is, and I'm not a big fan of McCarthy, but once again, McCarthy's going to be a beast because I'm saying he will be a scrub. And there's going to be a super clickbaity title, super clickbaity thumbnail, and a description that's like, I don't know, maybe I'll make a troll description or something. I really don't know what I'm going to do with this video, but all that I know is I am not in. I'm not sold whatsoever on JJ McCarthy. He doesn't wow me, seems like a game manager, and if he's anything more than that, I'll be a bit surprised, to be honest with you. But honestly, at the end of the day, I probably won't be fucking surprised whatsoever, because everything that I say about young quarterbacks I don't think are any good, they end up becoming biblical fucking beasts. So once again, take it to the bank. JJ McCarthy, maybe comeback player of the year, maybe MVP candidate. Vikings will win 13, 14 games and prove that Sam Darnold was a system quarterback. Obviously, with Darnold departing to be a Seahawk, JJ McCarthy's taking over the reins, and who knows how he's going to do at this point because he hasn't gotten any playing time. He suffered an injury, which a lot of Vikings fans thought was the beginning of the end of their season, but Darnold sort of revived their hopes and led them to the playoffs, but shit the bed against the LA Rams in the playoffs, got a big fat contract with Seattle, and now the Vikings are officially stuck with JJ McCarthy as their quarterback. And we will see how this one plays out. If, you know, I have to tell you how I think it's going to play out, I think it's going to end well. I think he's not going to perform well. I don't think he'll be a good NFL quarterback. Maybe a spot starter at best. I really, really don't know at this point. But once again, just bet against me on this one. My gut feeling is actually telling me that he'll end up being a beast quarterback. But my brain is telling me I don't think he's very good at all. say that he's not going to be very good before the season, because you'll end up looking like a genius, like you knew something that people didn't know going into the season. So I'm not trying to be contrarian or anything with this video. It's not really a troll video. The title and thumbnail might be a bit trolly and stuff like that, but I really believe that McCarthy's not a great quarterback, and I don't think he'll have any success. But once again, this is Mr. Truth. Like, you're going to get an opinion that's wrong. So it is what it is, man. We're done with this video. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.